Now, from the studios of Into Tomorrow in Miami, this is ITTV.
Welcome back to another ITTV video. Dave has the week off, so standing in, I'm Chris Graveline. We have another exciting, helpful, and hopefully entertaining report for you this week. Don't forget that in addition to these video reports, we also host a weekly 3-hour radio program. Stop by our site at intotomorrow.com to check out our listing of over 190 affiliate radio stations. We've got them all across the country. We've got stations in Canada, New Zealand, the Caribbean, we're on the Armed Forces networks, and of course our online sources and our free podcasts. Do you always use your technology safely? Well, technology is great most of the time, but if used inappropriately can harm you and others around you. Amanda's up next with her latest TeenTech report, and this week is joined by Walter Rios to share with us some great safety tips.
Hey, I'm Mandee Graveline, back for another episode of TeenTech. This time I'm here with Walter Rios.
Hi, we'd like to share some safety tips provided in part by CTIA, the Wireless Association, from growingwireless.com.
While wireless devices can give teens opportunities to learn, play, and interact, they can also be used in inappropriate ways.
A tip for parents is to be aware of the wireless services and devices your teens are using. Teens, keep your parents updated by sharing the social network sites and activities you utilize on your wireless devices.
Parents should familiarize themselves with their teens' wireless devices' features such as the accessibility to the internet, camera, music, videos, games, and apps.
Teens, a good tip is to keep your wireless device passwords protected. Also, keep your social networks private.
Parents can join social media and connect with their teens for an even safer online environment.
Parents should talk to their teens about using their wireless device appropriately, such as when and where it is appropriate for them to be using them, who your teens may contact, and the purpose of their wireless devices.
Some examples of inappropriate ways to use wireless devices are sexting and, of course, cyberbullying.
Sexting is when you send or receive inappropriate explicit or implicit sexual messages or images.
Parents, to try and prevent your teen from doing this, you may want to limit texting, camera, and video capabilities.
Cyberbullying is very common and harmful for teens, children, and adults alike.
Cyberbullying is the spreading of hurtful rumors, harassing, or directing harmful words or images toward another person through the internet.
On a wireless device, cyberbullying can occur in various ways such as phone calls, text message, videos, or photos.
Parents, educating your teens about the consequences of cyberbullying and to respect others is the way to go.
Teens, remembering the quote, "If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all." That can go a long way.
Well, we hope you've learned something today. I'm Mandee Graveline.
And I'm Walter Rios, and we'll see you next time on TeenTech TV.
Thanks, guys. Those are some great things to keep in mind. Have you participated on our national radio broadcast yet? Did you know that you win fabulous prizes when you do join us? If you have any tech-related questions or comments or opinions, or maybe a useful tip for our audience, call us toll-free at 1-800-899-4686. That's 800-899-INTO. Or listen and participate via our free apps, available for a plethora of mobile devices. We love hearing from you, especially via our free app. It's time now to head into yesterday as we take a look back at the technological milestones of the past in This Week in Tech History. This week in 1903, the Ford Motor Company sold its first car. In 1925, this week, station 2XAG in Schenectady, New York became the first radio station in the U.S. to broadcast with a 50,000-watt transmitter. The station, soon known as WGY, could broadcast with 50,000 watts since it was owned by the General Electric Company, a company that knew a thing or two about watts. In 1963, SYNCOM-2, the world's first geosynchronous satellite, was launched from Cape Canaveral on a Delta B booster. And this week in 1969, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, were the words spoken by astronaut Neil Armstrong, pilot of the lunar spacecraft the Eagle, as he made the first footsteps on the surface of the moon. That's our look back at This Week in Tech History, brought to you by IFA Berlin. the global innovation show with a rich history all its own. Get more info at ifa-berlin.com. Speaking of IFA, how would you like a chance to join us there in September? Make sure you enter our cool Into Tomorrow Hot Summer Giveaway. We're awarding a trip for two to Berlin for IFA. Check out our main page at intotomorrow.com for the details, and good luck. Make sure you also subscribe to our free once-a-week tech newsletter. Stop by intotomorrow.com and enter your email address in the red box. You'll get an email confirming that you wish to receive it. Accept it by clicking the link, and you'll then have Into Tomorrow in your inbox every week. And you can get social with us too. Follow our official Into Tomorrow Twitter feed at IT Radio Show. You can also like us on Facebook, fb.com/intotomorrow. It only takes a second, and we often award special prizes just for our social followers. That wraps it up for this week's ITTV show. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Graveline, and we'll see you right here next week. The world's first geosynchronous satellite was launched from Cape Canaveral on a